Well, why does it do this with the legacy? Okay, why isn't it? I don't get it. This thing. No, I don't want. Oh. There we go. Finally. Now I gotta fix it. Jeez. Anything to make it difficult. I think I got it now. Sorry. Now I gotta do all this other stuff. Give me 1 second here. Yes, I wanna see me. Alright, why ain't this working? Thank you. Now I can see what other people are saying. Yay. What's this? Okay. Alright, well, I don't care about that. Alright, finally. I'm playing around on Legacy. Alright, I'll just show you what I got going on. I got all three of my trucks. I'm just gonna make a dupe and sell it. Exit. I want to be a boss. I need my helicopter. I'm not going to do any job teleporting or anything because there's a lot of folks on Legacy that don't have that option, so I'll just do it the regular way. I have an ISSI, or at least I should. Last time I played, I had ISSI in the truck, in the MOC. I cannot for the life of me hit any of the DMOs, and there is no other solo duplication glitches. There's just nothing going on right now. I spent days trying to find stuff. I'm pretty sure I have the ISSI in the truck. So I was doing this last night, so. I got ISSI with a blank plate. Really don't matter what it looks like as long as it's got a personal tag on it. Oh, actually, no, it don't even need a personal tag because you're going to take the tag from the truck. So, I mean, from the mule. So I'll leave it here. Try the good old contact mission deal. It's the weekend. There might be people playing. There we go. Alright, because this is a weaponized vehicle, so the icon is not here. If you're not using a weaponized vehicle, the icon would probably still be here. So now I'm going to make my way back over to the nightclub. And of course, I don't want to call a personal vehicle. So I'll use my trusty dandy buzzard. I'm sure there's other ways of doing this glitch, but on my other account I have dead spots and I can't get them fixed yet, so I'm going to do it this way so I don't get dead spots. So because I'm already arguing with those. Dead spots are not fun in the nightclub, I'm going to tell you that right now. Dead spot is when the game thinks there's two different cars in the same spot of a special vehicle, which these mules and pounders and the speedos, those are special vehicles. Alright, I'm going to use my mule because it's the cheapest. Just get in this one and drive out. Should disappear. We're going to head back to the nightclub. I mean, to the bunker. Luckily, it's only a 30-second flight. Alright, I'm going to explain this to folks that has already done it 100 times. It's probably a mute point, but I'll explain it for the folks that are learning how to do this for the first time. So, now that mule disappeared, my ISSI should still be sitting in here because I didn't use any personal vehicles. Now, as soon as I get into this ISSI, it's going to assume the role. This is going to be the mule now. See how the tags changed? The game thinks that this is a mule. So if I store it in here where the ISSI was, it's going to ask me to overwrite it or to move them. Okay, don't ever drive that car out. You'll be in a black screen. I love you, baby doll. I'm streaming.
I know.
Okay. My wife just had to tell me she loved me. It's so sweet. So we're just going to leave that mule / ISSI in the back of the truck. I'm gonna make my way back over to the nightclub. The reason why I'm doing all these extra steps is because I don't want any dead spots. I'm tired of dealing with them. I like to make the dupes and sell them in between the heist replays. It just kind of gives you time to give a cooldown and gives you something different to do than the heist over and over and over. If we had a vehicle merge going on, I'd be doing that, but I don't have a good one. Okay, now that we're back at the nightclub here, you don't have to do this, but I'm just doing it so you can see what's going on. I'll go back to basement 1 here. Now my original ISSI with the blank plate is now here where the mule's supposed to be. And in the back of the truck is the mule / ISSI that the game thinks it is. So what I'm going to do is call out my mobile operations center. Wait a second, let it show up. Oh, don't tell me that stopped it. It did. Alright, let me go get this car. Hold on. I messed up on that one. Anyway, I'm going to go down to B2 where I got a bunch of cars. Uh-oh. I have an empty spot. So I need to go steal me a car and put it in here. You just want a car with no insurance. Doesn't matter what it is. Somebody left me a little piece of junk here. It's perfect. I'm going to put this into B2 to fill up that empty spot that I have. Okay. And since it doesn't have any insurance on it, I'm going to go ahead and use it. See if I can get my truck to show up this time. Give it a second, it'll show up down the street here. Okay, so we have the mule / ISSI in the back of the truck right now. I'm going to push it to B2 with this free car, or the street car here. Doesn't like to go in there, so you just got to kind of force it. Okay, so now I have a streetcar in the back of the truck. So what I do here, it all depends on where your nightclubs and everything are all at, but this is my little setup, so I'm just going to drive this truck right over to the nightclub real quick. A little tip: if you're parking your MOC in the street, always park against the traffic and they won't pile up at the back. The NPCs, they like to pile up if you park with the traffic. And I'm too close to the door. Need my light. Let's park here. There we go. Alright, so I have a streetcar in the back of the truck now. So now I don't want that dead spot, so I'm going to go ahead and get that regular Issy, my original one. I'm going to drive it out and switch it with that streetcar. Okay, can't drive it out. Why can't I drive it out? That was weird. Give my car back. I don't know why I did that. That was crazy. Really? Alright. Try this again. And drive it out. Well, isn't that something? Oh, I know what's going on. Duh. Why did it do that? Am I doing something wrong here? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Give me a second here. Oh, I know what it is. I gotta go get rid of this other one. Alright. So I guess I just need to go sell. I gotta get... Okay, what is going on here? Why won't it let me drive these out? Alright. We'll do it a different way. Because it won't let me call that original one out. I know that.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
But I can call this one out. No, I can't either. Alright, I don't understand what's going on here. This is weird. This didn't happen yesterday. I can't drive either of them out? Okay. This didn't happen yesterday at all. Well, I want the streetcar in the back of the truck, and I just want to switch them out, but alright. Let's try this. Nothing's going to change, so maybe it's because I was still glitched out. Because I didn't finish the glitch. Alright, now let's see if it'll let me drive that car out. Yeah, that wasn't happening at all yesterday. Yeah. It was because I was still glitched out. Alright. What do I need? I need my truck. Okay, so this is the original Issy that is in the mule spot right now. And I have a streetcar in the back of the MOC. So I want to get that streetcar into that mule spot. This got more complicated than it should have been. Alright, so I'm going to switch these cars out. So now I have the Issy, my original Issy, back in the truck. there's the streetcar. Now I want to get rid of the streetcar. I don't want that streetcar here. So I'm going to blow it up. So I'm going to go into B2 where that duplicate is. Now this is the Issy / Mule, and I can sell it now. Now, because this duplication card, this duped car right here, still exists in the game, it won't let me buy another mule for that empty spot. And I'm just going to do it this one time so you'll see, because if I try to put a mule in that empty spot right now, it's going to give me this option, and we don't want that. So now I'm going to turn my no save on. Where's my little button at? There we go. I'm going to go ahead and sell this car.
What's wrong with her now?
Alright. Go ahead and go to story mode. And like I said, I'm on legacy with this one. So, I mean, it works the same as on enhance. I don't understand why that thing was kicking me out of the car, though. That was weird. That was a little weird. Alright, I'm in story mode, so I turn my no save back off. And go back to a friend session. Or an invite. You don't want to go to public, though. Change outfit. Get the little save successful. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and replace that that mule. Put it back where it belongs. Now I got to purchase successful. I won't have a dead spot. The truck's going to show up right here. My original Issy is already in the truck still, so I could just repeat this once this truck shows up. Now, just to be sure, because of the patches and everything, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this building. I'm just going to go to story mode again just to make sure that my no save gets reset properly. You wanted to go to story mode twice. Is it a pain? Yes, it's a pain in the butt. But we have to evolve with the patches. So just all it is simply just go to story mode and then back online. What we've discovered is that that resets the little flag that caused the no save to fail before. Rockstar, that's their little patch. They put a flag in. So that yellow circle that just happened right now is what's making that no save work correctly. That second little yellow circle is hard to explain. We've been digging into this pretty deep the last week or so. Okay, so now that I've been in story mode twice, back online. My mule should still be here. I got my new mule. And now I can either go do another heist, or me, I'm going to sell another. I'm going to make and sell another car. Oh, it showed up. I didn't have to call it. That was weird though. It kept kicking me out of the car. It didn't do that to me yesterday. I'll go through it again here. I did see a video on a guy using this with a magic slot, so maybe that's what was going on. It was still thinking I was glitched out because I didn't save anything. I don't know. I haven't got to try that magic slot because I have the magic slot on enhanced, but I don't have a mule in there in the mule spot because it's a dead spot and I can't fix it yet. I haven't figured out a way to fix it. But as soon as I do, I have a pounder that's a dead spot too, so that's when I'm going to make a video on how to fix those as soon as I figure out how. Alright, I'm starting the whole glitch over again now. Alright, here's my original issue with the blank plate. Where it belongs. I'm using an ISI. You can use any weaponized vehicle. Actually, you can use any vehicle, but the weaponized ones are the ones that the icon disappears. So you know that it's working. Contact alone. See how the icon is on the mini map? There's my job. Back out. Now, obviously that didn't work because I have an icon. So we'll try it again. Ooh, all kinds of stuff going crazy in the background. There we go. Now my car icon is missing. So now I know that I'm glitched out. I'm going to head over to the nightclub. I like doing the little car dupe, or yeah, these little dupes and selling them in between the heists. Sometimes I do 2 or 3, and then I'll go do another heist. Well, it depends on how many you want to brave and try, you know. Still 500K every car, every dupe, so. Okay, so now we know that we're glitched out, so this mule should disappear with no problem. Let's get in and drive out. Yay. Alright, back to the bunker. And you can, like I said, you can use any car that you can sell for 500K. It's just the weaponized ones are the ones that the mini map, the car on the mini map will disappear when you're glitched out, so you know that you're glitched. So. Getting here and the tags will change. There's my blank tags, and now it's a mule. So that just sent my original ISI to the nightclub, and that one's the junk one. I'm gonna go backwards a little bit, see if that. I'm trying to figure out why it kept kicking me. Maybe it's because I have to sell it first. So, we'll try that. I do have to get it out of the back of the truck first. I do know that. Actually, no, I could just sell it, put a car. Yeah, I could do that. Alright, so we'll just do that one. We'll do it this way. Should work. Switching up here a little bit. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna request the car out the back of the truck. It's not going to, it's going to be on the, it's going to be around. You won't be able to find it because it's not showing up on the mini map. So this is the Duke that was in the back of the truck. I'm gonna go ahead and just sell it. Alright, turn on my no save. And sell this sucker. I didn't want to get kicked out of the car every time, so I switched up. $500K. Okay, so now I use my no save. We'll go online, go back to story mode. Once you land, turn your no save back off. And go back to online. Yeah, this would probably be the better way of doing it, just selling it. And then when you come back in, change your appearance. Get saved successful. Alright, so now I have an empty truck and my original ISI is on the mule spot in the nightclub. Need my helicopter. So let's get back over there to the nightclub and fix the mule spot so we don't have it dead. Yeah, this is the long way of doing it, but I don't have to deal with a dead spot, so I'd rather take the extra few minutes and just replace that mule every time, and that way I don't have to worry about it. Because like I said, on my enhanced, I got all kinds of dead spots in this nightclub trying to figure this thing out. Came here because I know where my truck's going to spawn, and so I'm going to call out my mobile op, and I need a street vehicle now with no insurance. There's not one right here. Let me just grab this one here. So I want to put this in the back of the truck. Hit the tree. So there's nothing in the truck, so it shouldn't have any problem going in. You can't call that ISI out from the B1 spot. You have to drive it out, so might as well just take the truck over there with me. I said, if you park against the traffic, they won't pile up at the back of your truck. And I'll go in here to B1 and get that ISI. Switch it out with that streetcar. So now my ISI is back in the back of the truck. Get this thing out of here. Blow it up. It'll blow me up too, because I don't want to deal with the cops. And now I can replace it. Boom. No dead spot. Good to go. Okay, I'll be right back, folks.
Hey, sexy, how's work? You want me to pick up some Clucking Bell? I'm not worried about my heart. Our people don't have heart attacks. Fine, I'll bring you home some tofu. Hey, man! Hey!
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Whew. Okay. See, my mule's back at where it belongs, and I'm good to go. I need to go to story mode one more time. Make sure that my no save and everything works right. Like I said, pain in the butt, yeah, but that's just what it is. What? Okay. Oh wow, this you guys have been talking? This thing hasn't been showing me that you guys have been talking to me at all. I am so sorry. Yeah, I was wondering why nobody was chatting. Right, that's I know that about the dead spot. That's why I've been doing it. I'm doing it the long, hard way. Yes, I don't care. I'm on my enhanced. I have dead spots, so that's why I'm doing it this way. I did not know you guys were chatting at me. It wasn't showing me at all. I have no. I have the mule, but I have a different problem where the bunk. You have a different problem. So you've done the mule. Is it Antonio? Yeah, you've done the mule one before, right? So if you go here and try to buy a mule, it's going to tell you it failed, right? Man, I didn't know you guys were talking. It showed me nothing on the screen here. And then I... Yes, when the Issy has to go inside the trailer, you get a black screen. But... Well, I mean, I could run through it again. Just, Alright, get my helicopter. And I can show you here that I got the Speedo, I have the Mule, and I have the Pounder. They're all three where they belong. If they weren't there, if I couldn't get to them there. Which glitch in the job? You use the customs. And accept the alert. You get stuck in a black screen. Yes, this works on enhanced. I don't know why you would get stuck in a black screen going into the trailer. I could see it if you try to drive out of the trailer. If you try to drive the car out, no, you'll get a black screen. And you definitely, if you don't do this correctly, you'll get dead spots. I know. Okay. So I have... Wrong one. My Speedo, and my Mule, and my Pounder. They are where they belong. And I have the Issy in the back. It's a dupe glitch, yes. And I use no save to sell, so I could bypass the sell limit. So here's my Issy in the truck with a blank plate. It doesn't matter what plate, because it's going to take the plate of the Mule. Okay. So we have the car icon on the mini map. Go down to contact missions. Start alone. Are you sure? Yes. What you're looking for is 2 of 4 or 3 of 4. There we go. And then you just click back over here onto the quick jobs and back out. Now if you notice, I did not lose my mini map, my car on the mini map, so this one didn't work. So we'll try it again. I'm not sure there. Got stuck on the black screen when I entered the bunker trying the special vehicle merge. I don't know, I could try one of those. I haven't done one of those in a minute. I'm gonna finish this one first. Special vehicle. Yes, this is PC. This is Legacy that I'm on right now. Well, I got a job right off the rip. Now I'm not going to get one. What I'm trying to do is get this the car on the mini map to disappear. got stuck in a black screen when entering the bunker trying the special vehicle merge. Unless they threw out a patch that I don't know about. I don't know, because you guys are the only ones I've seen saying something like that about getting black screens like that. Well, I might have to switch up because I'm not getting a job now. This is the most annoying part for me right here, is waiting on these jobs. So usually what I do, if I don't get a job after a couple of tries, is I'll just switch sessions. I should spawn right here in the bunker and just pull the ISI out and try it again. Yeah, Shannon, I'll try the vehicle merge after I do this dupe. It's been a little while since I did it. Well, it's not forever, but it's not easy to fix either. Ah! They put my car outside. You just got to keep track of your cars there. You got to know, don't get them mixed up. Take your time. Alright, they put my car out here when I switch sessions, but it's still stored in the back of the truck. That's where it belongs, so I'm just going to bring it inside and try again. Oh, I can't believe that 30 or 40 minutes you guys were talking and I didn't know about it. Alright, new session. Give me a job. No, I'm not going to get a job. Give me a job. Oh, there we go. So you just hit that, the quick join again, and now I don't have a car on the mini map. So now I know I'm glitched. Call out my trusty buzzard. Make my way over to the nightclub. And I'm going to do it the same way I did that last one. It worked out pretty good. Yeah, I've been arguing with DMO and Dead Spots last week, trying to get something else for you guys, but pretty dry out there right now, glitch wise. Other than the replays. And I'm using the helicopter and not teleporting around and all that good stuff because not everybody has access to a bot to be able to teleport. So that's why I'm doing it with the helicopter. Okay, go to basement 1. We're gonna get in this trusty mule and it should disappear after we drive out. Boom. Alright. Back to the bunker. I don't know why I parked this so far away. What is that? Ludjack? Ludjack. Alright. So your question about the dead spot. This is what you gotta do. You gotta keep track of your cars. You gotta know what's going on. So right now, the game knows that I have an ISSI with a blank tag in the back of that truck. But we just glitched everything. So as soon as I get into this ISSI, it just did a dupe. It just did a swap. Now the game thinks that this is the mule. So if we switch them out, the ISSI that was in the truck went to the mule spot. And now the mule is in the back of the truck. I'm going to go back to the nightclub. Just I want to make sure that everybody gets what's going on here, because I don't want anybody to get dead spots. So essentially we turn that mule into an ISSI and then switch spots with each other. Luckily my nightclub ain't too far away. So far away this time. Alright. Now I'm just going in here to show you what's going on. We go where the mule is supposed to be. And there's my original ISSI, the one with the blank plate. Alright. So I'm going to do it like I did last time. It worked out better. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell that one that's in the back of the truck. We're going to request it. Give it a second. It's not going to show up on the mini map, but it should be right behind you. Because this is the glitched one. The one with all the numbers on the tags. So now we're going to go ahead and make our money, is what we're after anyways, making the money. Well, I guess I'll take the next street. Only sells for everything, only sells for 500K. Alright. I'm going to turn my no save on. Got that on so you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and sell this guy and get it out of existence.
What's wrong with it now?
And there's the third one that I've sold today. Alright. I use my no save, so you just instantly go to story mode. My no save is on. I put a visual up for you guys because you guys can't see mine. Alright. So now I'm going to turn my no save back off. And go back to online. So now I just sold the car and bypassed the sell limit, so I'll be able to sell another car. And now we need to fix the back of the truck. Make sure we fix the truck and get the mule back. Alright, so change my appearance. Get the save successful in the yellow circle, which is more important. Alright. So now I have nothing in the back of the truck, and I have that Issy in the mule spot in the nightclub. I need a street vehicle. Give me a street vehicle. Oh, don't just drive by. Oh, you're gonna make me run for it. Alright. Alright, so I changed my outfit, and now I'm just going to go ahead and fix the truck. Get the mule back where it belongs. All that good stuff. So I need a streetcar in the back of the truck. I should just go right on in there. No problem. You cannot keep the car. The car will revert back to a mule if you try to save it. Yeah, you can't store these up. You have to make it and buy and sell it. Make it and sell it. Consoles you could save them up, but not on PC. Everybody getting in my way. You know how big this truck is? Alright. Park against the traffic and far enough away that your blue circle will show up. Got my blue circle. So now I'm gonna go in and get that Issy out of the mule spot. So here's my original Issy. I'm gonna put it back in the truck. So now my original Issy is back in the truck where it belongs. And we have a streetcar in the mule spot. Get this out of here. I just blow it and me up. That way I don't have to worry about the cops. Okay. Now I can replace that mule. It's going to let me just buy it like normal. Boom. It's going to my nightclub. And now I want to make sure that my nose save worked correctly. It's going to save correctly, so I'll just go ahead and go to story mode again and then back online. And once you're back online, you're good to go. You're ready to do whatever. So I need to do a special vehicle. All right. And I haven't been on Legacy in a minute, so I don't know what special vehicles I have, so I have to go look. So this time I am going to job teleport. Where's my vehicle warehouse? Way down here. It's the green one. Oh no, I pushed the wrong thing. Ah. Alright. I forgot they nerfed the job teleporting. Good old Rockstar. Alright. Let me go see what special vehicles I have. I don't even know. This is pretty empty in here. Well, look at there. I have a ruiner that needs to be. It needs some F1s on it. What do you think about that, Shannon? I need F1s on this. And I got a regular old Phantom Wedge here. So I say we're going to put some F1s on this. And if it works all good and everything, I'll put some bennies on that. Alright. Let's get set up for this. I need an F1 car.
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
think I have anything in here. Oh, I do have an F1 car.
I'll get back to it then.
It doesn't matter what F1 car you have, just as long as you have one, because this is the only car in the game for PC that has legit F1 wheels. So, I need to put this in my bunker. I'm gonna teleport again. So I got all the ingredients for the cake here, so I gotta remember. Give me a second. It's been a little while since I did this glitch. Do I want something in the truck or not? Oh, I think I want the truck empty. That's right, I do want the truck empty. Alright, one more teleport. I gotta get that issy out of the back of the truck. Manage vehicles, return. Oh, I gotta wait. The only teleport bot I know for Legacy that I have access to is Hazy. You can request with him. You know, he's got his own rules about how he does it. Otherwise, you'd have to use a friend to teleport around. So yeah, I'm not trying to flex on you guys. I happen to have it. So. All right. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm emptying out the truck. I know that this car is in the back of the truck, so I'm just storing it here, getting it out of the truck. My last teleport I'm going to do. I'm just trying to get set up here, you guys. Okay, so now I need that F1 car again, which I'll probably have to wait.
You need something, huh?
That was in the mansion, wasn't
Let
it?
me know.
Yeah. 50 seconds. Alright, that gives me a second to walk. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What am I after? I'm after this car a minute ago.
It's on the way.
Alright. And of course, they like to spawn this thing way over there on the interstate. Got my little job right there. You just start it. You do that with any job. Just start the job up and back out of it, and the car will be right here beside you. Alright, I'm starting to glitch. I'm going, no, I'm not using any teleports. I'm going to use the helicopter, so it'll be a minute flight. The only problem about this one is there's no tag to see if it switches. So, and it's not a weaponized vehicle, so the mini map, the car on the mini map won't disappear. So we get our contact mission and hope we get a good one. Breaking and entering. So all we could do now is try it, because like I said, you don't know if it works or not. There's no Anahuac that I know of for PC there, LeJack. Okay, I'm gonna register as a boss to get my helicopter. Let's hope that job worked. Like I said, because the car icon doesn't disappear, because it's not a weaponized vehicle, it's hard to tell. So you might have to do it once or twice. Sucks, but it is what it is. And I have an old video about a year old that shows how to do teleporting with friends, but it is a year old and nobody will look at it, I guess, because it is that old. So I was thinking about redoing it, showing how you guys can use friends to teleport. Because there's a couple ways that you can do it and manipulate the game a little bit. So I guess keep an eye out on that. I was going to do that this weekend, but decided to do this stream instead. I want to go this way. There's my map marker right there, is that water tower. Oh no, I'm going to the wrong... If you have multiple accounts, you want to try to buy the same things, because if not, you're going to go run around in circles, thinking you're going to one of them and it's the wrong account. I was heading to the wrong vehicle warehouse. Get down there. Alright. So let's hope that job worked. Breaking and entering. I don't even know what that one goes to. I do know that the slush, anything that has to do with the Vincent or the Dax, if you hit those jobs, you can almost guarantee that it's going to work. And the other ones, I'm not sure about. You know, it's just a flip of a coin, I guess. I'm just going to get in the car and drive out. Hopefully it'll disappear. Yes, it disappeared. Awesome. That's what we were looking for. Back to the Bat Cave, Batman. Well, it's good that I... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. It's good that I have two cars in there that need to be done, because now I can show you how to do the F1s and then show you how to do the Bennies, because they're a little different. The F1s is way easier. I'm going the wrong way again. Following the wrong road. Just trying to get around my asshole to get to my elbow. Alright, now if I was getting what you guys were saying earlier, that you're getting black screens at this point here. Which I don't know, I haven't done this glitch in a minute, so I guess we'll find out. And I know it's working because the ruiner disappeared. Alright, now I had nothing in the back of the truck at the beginning of this. I can't remember why, but I know that was important. I remember that part. So you can't tell, but the game now thinks that this car right here is the ruiner. You can't tell because of the tags. It doesn't have to be in the vehicle warehouse, right? You could be in a regular garage. No, this particular glitch I'm doing right now is only for special vehicles. The regular cars won't work. Because it has to be a car that you can't be in a job with, and that's why they disappear and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So now I'm just going to call out my personal vehicle, which will be the one in the back of the truck. Of course, it sends it over there. It sent it way over there, and I don't have my job. All right, see, it still thinks I'm glitched out, and the reason why I know that is because I don't have a job right here. So what I do to fix that is I'll just play any job. There. I'll just start a job up and then back out of it. I just happened to pick the bunker one, huh? See, now I have my map markers. What I just did, it was unglitched myself. So now I can get into this job here and back out, and my car will be there. That was a lot of work just to get my car here. And then they put it way over here. Butt wipes. Okay, so this is the ruiner from the back of the truck. What I'm doing is I'm going to put F1 wheels on it. Oh shoot. Because PC doesn't let us do it like consoles, we have to buy everything. Yeah, there isn't a regular car merge glitch right now except for the 2-car mansion one, but you have to have an unreleased vehicle for that. So yeah, trust me, I've been looking.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Okay, so this is the ruiner. It is in the back of the truck. All we're really worried about right now is putting F1s on it. So what I need to do is buy the F1s. I like the Retro Star myself. And then this is the only opportunity you have to put a tire design on it. Right here. So I'm going to make that car red. So I'm going to put the red tire design on the tires. So all I did was bought the F1s and the tire design. Okay. Now I'm just going to go straight to story mode. No, the F1 car can't jump. The game what it is we've got that car mixed, the game mixed up with that car there. It thought that it was the Ruiner. So now I'm gonna go back online here. I'll go to vehicles here and I'm gonna call out that Ruiner. So now my Ruiner has F1s. Because I bought them, they're going to stick. They're not going to go away. And yes, now it can jump. It's a Ruiner again. So then you would just take it in and finish modding it up any way you wanted and all that good stuff. Me, I want to go ahead and... Anyway, that's how you would do the Ruiner. Or do your special vehicles with F1s. Now you could just take it into a mod shop and fix it up the way you want. And, you know, all that good stuff. I'll do that later. That way I'm not sitting here bumming you guys out with that. So now I got to get set up for that truck. For the Phantom Wedge. And I'm going to put bennies on it. So that's a little bit different process. Let me see. What do I need? What do I need? I need man. Do I need to save? No, I don't need to save this. Alright, so it's already saved. It's good to go. What I need is a Benny's car that's a custom. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, you're very welcome.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
So I need a Benny's car. Benny's car. Oh, there we go. Mana Custom.
Get there as soon as I can.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter
I got
what.
stuff to do.
Yeah, sometimes it'll take the paint. Sometimes it won't. It all depends on what's going on with the car. Me personally, I was only interested in the wheels on that, so I just bought the wheels and the tire design, and yeah, that was all that was going to go over, and then I would go back later and go, you know, finish modding it up, making it pretty and everything. But right now I want to try to get this truck going. Okay, this monstrosity here is just a Benny's custom car, so that means that I can change the wheels at the Benny's mod shop. And so I called that from a garage. I'm just showing you that there's nothing in the truck. You know, I mean, the truck's empty. You know, I mean, that's what you want. You want an empty truck for this. Okay, so same story. Start up this contact mission. Hope we hit a good one. Now, because it's not a weaponized vehicle, the mini map on the car on the mini map's not gonna go anywhere. So it's just hope you hit the right job. And of course, it's not just gonna give me a good one. I do know, because you said something about the F1, it took the paint. I do know that if you buy an F1 car and make it white, that when you merge with it, you're going to get pure white paint. I do know that. So I've got like one F1 on my enhanced that I leave pure white just in case I want to white out a car. Now, I'm not sure if the pure white will go over onto the Legacy. I don't think I've tried it. Alright, look at this. This is not wanting to give me a job. Come on. Give me a job. One more try. Oh, I'm so used to enhanced. It's not looking like he's wanting to give me a job. So I'll back out of it. Learn from the last one. I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna switch sessions. All right. New session. There's nothing in the truck. This is from a garage. Just gonna drive it in there. I have not found a way to save pure white on enhanced or Legacy at all. Not on the wheel colors. The only way I've ever been able to get that is to get it from a DMO. A DMO drop. Because, yeah, on console, we can merge it with the Sand King or the car from... Oh, there's the slush fund. I know that the slush fund works. So, yeah, my mini-map didn't go... My car on the mini-map didn't go anywhere. I got my job. Hopefully I'm glitched out good. Now we gotta go get that phantom wedge. And hopefully it'll disappear. And the Phantom Wedge is also a little bit harder too because you can't drive that into a mod shop. So you have to try to do all your mods now. I mean, when it gets onto that Benny car. That's why I say the Benny ones are a little different. Yeah, well, Jack, I give it to, 3 or 4 good tries and I'll switch sessions. Alright, so let's go to the right vehicle warehouse this time. Yeah, but that's saving them pure white wheels. That's the only way I've found so far since I've been on PC is to get them by DMO drop. Isn't it that building right there? Nope, that's the mall, so it's over here. There it is. You just want to take care of your buzzard. You don't want to bang it around too much. They'll give you a broken one when you call it up. Pain in the butt. Yeah, I'll come back later and fix up that ruiner. But those wheels will stay on it just like they are. They ain't going nowhere. Okay, let's hope it disappears. It should with the slush fund. Slush fund. Any of the Vincent ones seems to work. Bling. Perfect. Well, if you're on enhanced and they got different colored wheels that, yeah, they got chameleon on the wheels. Enhanced has that. This is legacy, so it wouldn't have it. You would the only color you have to select the color of the wheels on legacy. There's no getting around it. Unless you get them DMO drop. Even then, I think you got to change it. I can't remember. It's been a minute. I just know that I gave up on the white wheels because it was like a no-go. I just chalked it up like same thing with the rest of PC. Like the Yanktons are blacklisted, and your window tints, you can't make the green window tints and stuff like that. You just kind of don't have it. No fail. Well, yeah, I guess I haven't had too many fails. I know the mask glitch. I don't know about all the outfits. Now, the only reason why I know that is just I like to put clothes on my aliens. I don't really get into all the outfit glitches. Mainly because I don't like having the parachute into that mask shop on the beach. I can never hit it. Yeah, you gotta give up on secret gold interior too. Yep, you're right. Okay, so my car says dupe car. The tag should change. Now they have the numbers from the truck, so now the game thinks that this is the Phantom Wedge. So we'll store it in the truck here. Leave the bunker on foot. Okay. Now, like I said, this is a Benny's vehicle, so it's a little bit more difficult. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just fly over to Benny's before I call that car out. It's showing a car on the mini-map, but it's kind of like invisible. It's actually under the map right now. Where's it at? I think it's at the docks, right? Yeah, it's showing it there. So if you was to go there, I think the mana would be sitting there. The original one. But we're not wanting to mess with that. Is it this street Benny's is on? You can either go to the arena or the Benny's vehicle shop. I like to just do it at Benny's. Ooh, that was a little tough. Alright. I just came over here because it's just easier to request your personal vehicle, which is going to call the one from out of the truck. And we would know that this is the Phantom Wedge because it would have the numbers on the tags. Alright. Now where it was a little different with the Ruiner is once I put the tires on the Ruiner, I can go back later and go put and change my Ruiner around the way I want and everything. Well, that Phantom Wedge, you can't get it into a garage. So we have to do everything here. So no matter what this car says, it doesn't matter. You got to buy it. So if I buy this, it was just like me putting full upgrades on that Phantom Wedge. So in other words, what you're thinking of is that this is the wedge and that you're fixing it up the way you want. So I'm going to go down the whole list. And even if it's already bought, you have to re-buy it. Front bumpers, your bumpers, all your bumpers and stuff, I don't know how all that would work out. So usually I'll just like buy the second one down. Because this is a Benny's vehicle, so it's going to have all these extra options to buy that the Phantom Wedge wouldn't. So you got to try to think of, this is the Phantom Wedge sitting here. So I don't know. We're just go down. I know the engine tunes we want. We want that for. These wouldn't really matter, because that's a Benny's thing. And exhaust, I'll give it a second exhaust just in case. Fenders, I don't know, but I'll just buy first one. Horn. Give it a 90,000. Now we know that the truck doesn't have any hydraulics, so we know we can't mess with the interior. Headlights. Only problem, well, actually, I know how to fix that too. So we'll go none on here and then full blast. What color am I going to make this truck? I'm going to go with the blue. No, that wrong. That blue. I can't remember if it could get the underglow, but if it can, we're about to find out. Livery. I don't think it even has a livery. But I'll just give it the first one down. It's Ryan. Yeah, there's not a good one right now going on for normal vehicles. Okay, the plates. I'm going to put one of my plates on it, modded, and I'm going to just leave it black. Can't change the plates around because this is PC. Respray, primary. What was I say? I was going to make it blue. ultra blue, secondary. I don't remember if it has a secondary or not, but we'll go cream. There we go. The roof, I don't remember, but we'll just transmission. Even though it's selected, you want to buy it again. I don't know about that thing. Turbo. Now the wheels. Wheel type. I'm going to go with the spindles. That's what I'm going to put on there. My tire marking. I'm going to go with the blue lines. Enhancements. I'm going to bulletproof it. Tire smoke. I'm going to fix that when I fix the lights. And wheel color. I'm just going to keep it that blue. Well, wait a minute, I need to select it. So you select one, select the one that you want. I think that's it for the tires, right? Yeah. And then the windows, we'll make them limo. Okay. Car's almost done. Now I want blue lights on it, and I want my my crew. I have my crew set up for the Patriot smoke, so I'm gonna take this over to the car meet. Here, yeah, it's this turn. Shit. Do I also know how I could put F1 cars? You could shoot. I was reading. Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque here. On regular cars right now, Antonio, unless you got a unreleased vehicle in the mansion, you can't do them right now. PC needs a car dupe to be able to merge. That's the best way I can explain it. It needs a dupe. If we get a dupe, then you have a car merge. But and I took a wrong turn, so that's why I'm having to go the long way around here. Oh, come on. Alright, so I'm going in here for the blue lights and the tire smoke. Took the scenic route. So from here, I can put the lights on that I want on the truck. And go down to the wheels. And I'm going to put my crew smoke on there because I have Patriot set up. The bunker is a car dupe, but it's for special vehicles or motor or weaponized vehicles. So you can put F1s on your weaponized vehicles, but it's not going to let you do it to a regular car. That's why I'm able to do all this to the truck. So this is the truck, the Phantom Wedge. So now I'm just gonna go to story mode and come back. Phantom Wedge. Now, because I bought all of that stuff at Benny's, it should transfer over to the truck. Oops. Close friend session. Yeah, all your upgrades have to be bought for PC, unless you do DMO drop stuff. And now I can't get a DMO to work for nothing. Okay. In my new session, I'm just gonna call out my Phantom Wedge, and it should be all blued up. And there we go. Everything that I bought onto that mana. Oh, I didn't put the black plate on there, so it kept the white plate. Okay. That's okay. And I should have blue lights, and there's no underglow. But anyway, yeah. There's my new Phantom Wedge. And all of that'll stay. So what will we do next? Isn't the bunker a card dupe? No. It is, but it isn't, but it is. Like I said, the bunker is a card dupe for your special vehicles and weaponized vehicles. Let me see. I think I saw a scramjet. Let me see what's on it.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Where did I see that scramjet at? There it is.
I'll bring it by.
See what it looks like. Do a night shark. And I need to do this scramjet too. Look at that thing. Plain Jane. Alright, a night shark. Well, we'll do that then. Let me get this thing closer. Let's see. I gotta think about it for a second. Give me a second here. Remember everything I'm doing. So yeah, it should be the same way. Same way. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my little teleporting here. Wait a minute, do I have a night shark? I need to fix that scramjet too. Alright, let me see if I got a night shark.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to...
Wait a minute, let me do something with this guy. Yeah, I thought you'd run away. Alright. He's still running.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Okay, I'm looking for a night shark. I don't even know if I have one. I don't have a whole lot on here. I can see that though. Oh, I do have a night shark. What's it look like?
I'll bring it to you. Okay, I got stuff to do.
Everything I got on here and everything I'm doing, Antonio, I've got videos on. Okay, I've got a pretty decked out one. This one's probably a DMO drop. Yeah, this is a DMO drop here. So let's make a new one. So I'm gonna get rid of. Let me send this one back. Where you buy the night shark at? Is it war stock? There it is. I'm gonna make it pure white for now. Just send it there. Okay, so I got a brand new night shark. What are we putting on, F1s or bennies? It's your guys' call. I should have put that into the truck. I should have put that in the truck. I do believe. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna put that night shark in the truck. As soon as it shows up. F1s, okay, that's good because they're easier.
You need something, huh? When you arrive, let me know. It's coming at you.
Alright, I'm gonna store this white night shark in the truck. Truck should be empty. Yep. Alright. Thank you. Hey, Made Man. Alright. Way cool. I got Made Man coming up here. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Made Man just hit me up on my stream. That's awesome. Thank you, sir. You just made my day. You have no idea. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and job teleport and get this parade started. Alrighty. So I'm trying to get this straight in my head before I tell you guys what to do. Well, we know that the truck, that the night shark's in the back of the truck. No, you're a legend. You're the legend there, Maid. I've been watching you for years. Okay, seeing that this is a weaponized vehicle, it should disappear. The mini map, the car on the mini map should disappear. And of course, it's not going to give me a job right off the rip. Probably have to switch a session. Geez, now I'm nervous because I know Made Man's watching. Yeah, I'm not going to get a job, so I'm going to go ahead. Well, never mind, I got the slush fund. That's a Vincent job. That should work. Obviously, the icon didn't go away, so I'm going to go with it because the Vincent jobs usually work pretty well. Wait, what am I trying to do here? Oh, yeah. Did I do this wrong? I think I did this the wrong way, to tell you the truth. Where's that F1 car? It's in the mansion. I don't think that it'll drive out like that. I think I did this one wrong. I do believe. Isn't that where it's at? Let me get up high enough. I forgot where the F1 car is. Actually, I am doing this wrong. I am totally doing this wrong. Alright, we got to scratch all this. And we'll start back in a new session. I am totally doing this wrong. Made Man threw me off, man. I am going backwards. This is the car that we want the mods on. And it's in the back of the truck. So we're going to put that back where it belongs. I want the F1 car. My bad, guys. I got a little brain fart here.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Peace, brother, peace.
It's on the way.
Alright. I'm all messed up here on that one. So let me go ahead and get this into the... Yeah, I was going backwards there on that Night Shark. So right now the Night Shark is in the back of the truck. Man, it's been a little while since I did one of these. Is the truck where I want it? Yes. Alright. So I gotta get this car into the nightclub. Oh, hate it when I start smoking my... Saw how my buzzard was smoking. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. So I get it when I call a new one, I'll get a clean one. This thing ain't made for bouncing around. You guys don't understand, man. Made man made my day. He really did. I've been watching that guy for years. He's the GOAT. Alright, so I need to be able to. I don't think I have the. I'm still not set up right. This truck needs to be in the facility. That's what's going on. Now I know what's going on. I'm messing up here bad. This needs to be stored in the facility. You ought to give me a minute. Oh, yeah, of course. Alright. I gotta fix this. I got it all messed up. Let me get that thing in the facility. Oh, it didn't teleport me. Because I was in the truck. That's why. I have totally messed that glitch up. Sorry, guys. Luckily, I'm still in the setting up. I thought for sure the Night Shark would act like a special vehicle, but it doesn't. So I have to switch up with it. So I'm going to put the Night Shark in my facility so that I can drive it out. I couldn't drive it out if it was in the back of the truck. I probably got 10 glitches going through my head right now. They get all mixed up every once in a while. Okay. I don't even have a thruster here. Jeez. One more hour. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna get me a new buzzard since I blew that other one up. I don't like it when the buzzard's smoking. If it starts smoking, I'll just blow it up and get a new one. Okay, so I got nothing in the back of the truck. I have the Night Shark in the facility. And my F1 car is in the mansion, which I can just call it out. Let's see if this works. If I stand right here and call the car, if it's going to put it out there on the interstate or not.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around. I'll get there as soon as I can.
put it on the interstate. Boy, man, screwed my whole thing up on me. Alright, back in business. I got it down pat now. I'm not even sure if this will work with the Night Shark, to tell you the truth. Because it's a weaponized vehicle, though. It should work. I know that scramjet would have worked. It wasn't yesterday. Okay, I got the slush fund. Of course, the car didn't disappear. This bunker glitch has been going on for at least 2 years that I know of. I don't think that it's been patched anytime soon. I'm not really sure if this is going to work with that Night Shark. I don't think that Night Shark's going to disappear. And I don't have any unreleased vehicles on Legacy because I can't get the DMO to work. I've tried that damn DMO over and over and over. Fingers crossed that this thing will disappear. I don't even have a magic slot on this guy. It didn't disappear. So I can't do the Night Shark this way. Because I know that slush fund would have made it disappear if it would have worked. Yeah, trying to think of any other way. I mean, we could put it on the... Ooh. Does that give me a dead spot or not? Yeah, it didn't work. I mean, I know the slush fund would have... job would have made it disappear, so it didn't disappear. I wonder if it's because it doesn't have guns on it yet. Let's find out. Let's put guns on it, see if it'll disappear. I see what you're saying there, Ryan. All right. Where's the weapons at? Oh, well, it does. Wait a minute. Alright, let me out of this thing. Alright, exit the Avenger. Oh, it does have guns. So it already has it on there. I don't know why it didn't disappear then. Maybe PC's classifying this as a different type of vehicle. now that I got the weapons on it, maybe I could try it, but I didn't even do anything. If we had a different, if we had a regular car merge, you could do this with no problem, but we don't have a car dupe right now that works. Except for the mansion one, and then you gotta have an unreleased vehicle for that. I can't think of any other way of doing this. I'm trying to think of a way here. What if I put this on top of the scramjet and then take the scramjet into the mod shop? Alright, that's worth a try. That's worth a try. Let's try that. Alright. I'm gonna try something here. So, nobody take anything I'm doing here in a minute to heart, because I could mess things up. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a way. Okay. So if I put the scramjet in there and then glitch out with the truck, so yeah, I need the truck. So that was the last one I drove out. So I need to put this in. I need to glitch out with this thing. Alright. We're going to try this with the scramjet. Probably should have just flew over there, but... Yeah. Really? That's a bad pole right there, boy. Alright, give me one quick. I just want to try this. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Probably have to switch sessions. Slush fund. Alright. Oh shoot, where's that scramjet at? Isn't it in the nightclub?
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
No, I moved it. Where'd I move it to? Where'd the scramjet go? It went here.
I'll get back to work.
Doggone it. I think it went to this building. Where'd I put it?
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Oh, alright, I gotta find it. Where did it go? Where did it go? Okay, now how did I lose my scramjet?
I'll get back to it then.
What's is in the truck? Oh, don't tell me it's in the truck. Okay, so where did the scramjet go?
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
I've lost my scramjet. How did that happen?
Okay, I got something
Alright,
to do.
let's reset. Alright, I'm gonna reset and try to find my car. I don't know where it went.
Man.
Yeah, you might just have to wait, Ryan. You might just have to wait for a regular dupe. Once we get a regular dupe glitch, you can modify that you're a night shark with no problem. But seeing that this is a special vehicle glitch, it kind of makes it a little harder. Yeah, okay, so I have nothing in my truck. I'm just looking for my scramjet. It kind of disappeared on me.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Shit. I don't understand where it went. I think I know exactly where it went now. I do believe I messed. No, there it is. It was invisible. Alright, so if I put the scramjet into the bunker and glitch out with it, go to the night shark, it's not going to do anything. But if I put the night shark in there, go to the scramjet, it should disappear. Turn it into the. Okay, so the scramjet is in nightclub B3.
I'll get back to work.
Alright. So I need my night shark now. Sorry, I had to do this through my head here.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Alright. So get this night shark out.
I'll bring it
Yeah. I like, this is what I like doing. I like messing around with it. The worst that's going to happen is I'll get a dead spot. So I'm going to glitch out the night shark and put the scramjet over top of it. Then I'm going to make modifications to the scramjet, and hopefully it'll stick on the night shark. I won't be able to put F1 wheels or anything, but I don't think. This is a fresh session, so I should be able to get one. Slush fun. was in B3 that scramjet was. B3. Yeah, but I won't be able to put F1s on it or anything. So this is kind of a mute point what I'm doing here. But what if... And I'm just going by the way it was acting earlier. As long as you stayed glitched out, it was continuing. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Because this is just a plain Jane. I haven't even done anything to it. Look at it disappear. It's because it's weaponized. I think I did it backwards. I think I should have put the scramjet there. I did. So anything I do to this night shark is going to happen to the scramjet. Okay, I've got it backwards. I'm going to try something. Y'all don't do what I'm doing, man. I'm getting ready to try something here. Because I messed up. For one, because this, as soon as I get in this truck here, the game's going to think that it's the scramjet. If I get into this truck, it's going to think it's the scramjet. Mixed truck. Oh, that scramjet's been messed with before. Alright, so the game thinks that this is the scramjet now. Okay. I'm curious what's going on over here. Let's go find out. See, I'm messing with stuff now, so y'all don't do what I'm doing. I'm just wanting to see what this car is that's on the map. It should be the scramjet. It's down at the docks. Man. Alright, I've got it backwards. That's for sure. Wait a minute. My thought is, hold on. Okay. So if the game thinks that that truck that's in the back is the F1, I wonder if I'm still glitched. Or where is the F1's at? Where is that F1 at? Isn't it the mansion?
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll get back to it then.
So what happens if I drive that mansion, that F1 car out? See, I've got it backwards right now anyway. The game thinks that the car that's in the back of the truck is in the back of the MOC is the scramjet. So I've already messed up, but I'm just trying to mess up even better. Ha! So it thinks that the car in the back of the truck is the scramjet. Oh, the tree got me. Turn. Thank you. Man, I done messed this all up. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, I can't get the truck. I can't get the Night Shark fixed up. It's just not gonna work. Everything I was thinking, just as I'm going through it, it's just not working the way I thought it would. So what I'm gonna do is just go to story mode so that the scramjet will be back in its spot. Well, it'll be in the back of the truck now. Give me a minute. I'll be back.
Just remember, it's always 420 somewhere in the world.
In the race,
It's all good.
then I know we can make this
Am
right.
I the only one who works for a living? Who cares?
That would be real generous of you, mister. Rather, you don't. I'll have my
Hello?
secretary send it.
Hey, man, what's up?
Yes. Okay, goodbye, asshole.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. Jeez. I don't know what to do now. Yeah. That dupe glitch that we got going right now is only good for weaponized vehicles and specialist vehicles. So, yeah. And I guess the Night Shark doesn't count as a weaponized vehicle. Yeah. I had it all messed up, so I just reset so that I didn't get any dead spots or any of that mess. So, just to make sure, this should be my scramjet that was in the back of the truck. Yeah. Alright, everything's fixed again. It'll probably look a little different. Yeah, it took the white paint from the Night Shark. See, so I was already going backwards. I should have put the scramjet, put the Night Shark over top of the scramjet. So if that will work. Well, the only reason why it did work is because the scramjet disappeared, and we already know that the Night Shark's not going to disappear. So yeah, I can't do the Night Shark. I need to get this out of the back of the truck. Teleporter. I'll just put it over here again. What else can we do? I noticed I didn't have a thruster. See how far they put it away? I don't understand. Why they put it so far away? So this car just took the Night Shark's paint job, and it has the Night Shark's tag on it. Of course, you can't see the tag, but alright, so that's in there. That's out of the back of the truck. I did notice I didn't have a thruster. Where do you buy that thing at? a second. I'm looking for a chart so I know I want a certain livery on it. So I'll go to. Actually, I'll do it like this so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Display. Yeah. I'll go to GTA glitches. I think it's this one. Liveries. IDs right here, right? I just need the chart. I don't need all this mess. So stars is 24. This is the livery I want on my thruster. So if I use a Vagrant, I put the blue and green camo on there, it should give me the stars. Alright, so that's what I needed to know. Now I know I have a Vagrant somewhere around here.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
I needed a Vagrant. I don't have anything on this guy. Could have swore I saw a Vagrant earlier. And I don't have one.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Man,
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
no Vagrant.
I'll get back to
Alright,
work.
so where do I buy that guy at? Here maybe? Off-road. There you are. Pure white. I'll just put it in the mansion so I know where it's at. Okay. No, I need to do it after. I was going to do it right now, but I need to do it after. So, get over to the Bat Cave again. I appreciate you hanging out with us there, Ryan. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully I'll have a Duke going soon. We can get back to merging cars instead of messing with these special vehicles, but I did see a video on somebody doing something similar to this with a magic slot, and I'll have to try to hunt that video down and see if I can't figure it out for a PC, because 99% of the videos that I find are all console, and then I'll have to go and
I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
figure them out for PC.
It's coming at you.
Okay, so to let you know what I'm doing here is I just bought that thruster, and I want the Stars livery on it. And the thruster has no wheels, so I don't really care about what wheels it is, but this is the car that's good for the liveries. So I need to get the thruster on top of this car for now. And it's got a tag so we can see if it works. Alright, contact mission. Give me one quick. What is it? 824. But I guess with this being the only special vehicles, you can fix all these up while you can. Oh, full screen. Shoot, my bad. I totally forgot about that. I went back to the... Oh, can I have my... Oh no, there we go. Thank you. What, you gonna make me switch sessions again? Yeah, it's not going to do it. Alright, I gotta switch sessions. I exit out. Oop, wrong one. Close friend. The car will be outside. Try it again, try it again. All this is fresh stock cars I'm messing with. Now, if I don't mess with the paint job of this Vagrant, that thruster, I'll have pure white paint. Alright, give me a job. Do do do. Well, anytime, sweetheart. Give me the slush fund again. That was a good one. Ah, oh. first dose. That should work. That's a Dax mission, so that should work. Oh gosh, what was it? It was a blue and something camo. It was 24 on the list, so that means it would be 25 for delivery. This way. Haha! That was funny. But it disappeared. Okay. So tags is what, 824. Boom, they just switched. So now this thinks that it's the thruster. Leave out of here on foot. Pull out my vehicle, and I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm just going to call out my Avenger. Of course, they put the vehicle way over there. All right. So the game thinks that this is the thruster. I'm just going to use my workshop in the back of the Avenger here. Hopefully I got what I need unlocked. So it's the same thing, just everything that I put on this will transfer over to the thruster. So of course we want all the upgrades. I don't know about the brakes, but we're going to go with it. The engine. I don't know about this, but I'll just hit the first ones. Because I'm not sure what would be the same It doesn't matter with the headlights. Livery. See, we got 31 liveries. I need 20. Remember I said the blue and green, which is 24 on that list, which would make it 25 on this list, is what you always add one. So that should give me my stars. Just the first one. Plate. We'll go modded. Oh, wait a minute. I missed something. We'll do the black plate. Okay, I want to leave the primary because I want to see if that white will stick. So the secondary, I'll make it purple. And the primary is what? Oh, it's already ice white. It ain't pure white. That sucks. Oh, go with the ultra blue. Pearlescence. The ultra blue, we'll go with that. Make something bright. We'll go erase yellow. Where was I on? Neat respray. Okay, roof. I just hit one because we don't know what changes what. It really doesn't matter about the wheels. Alright. Exit the oh, I meant to exit the Avenger. So I didn't get to keep my pure white, which is fine. Go to story mode. So it should be purple and blue with the Rockstar livery on it. Do 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 do. There we go. Purple, blue, Rockstar livery. Oh, it's got the takeoff. Take it over to the facility, make sure it's maxed out. Look down to see if you guys said anything, and I almost flew into the windmill. That's how you use the Vagrant for your see, so I got the armors upgraded, the engine is, so that didn't touch anything. There's my Stars livery. Oh, I could have done it without it. I don't like the purple though. actually like the white. Weapons, put the missiles on it. It's already got the thrust. Alright. So there's my thruster with the Rockstar livery. Woohoo. Not this merge. Not this. Yeah, the FPS doesn't really matter. Yeah, it wouldn't matter on this. I know you can't do that guy. Avenger. You need the Bogdan merge to do that one. And I haven't even attempted to try that on PC. Did the Galaxy one on here, obviously. What does it look like? I got Benny wheels on it. Yep. What else can we do? Well, I've been at this for 3 hours now. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here for a little bit. I probably didn't confuse the hell out of y'all enough. I'm going to take a little break, figure out what I'm going to do. I might switch over to Enhance and get back on. I'm not sure. But, hey, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I had a celebrity come and say hi. That was cool. And, I hope some of this helps. And until we get a car to car dupe, we can't do the car merges. And I have been hunting very badly trying to find a car to car dupe, especially a solo one. That would be even better. But all right, guys, I'm gonna jump off of here for a little bit. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Peace.